Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to my lecturer, supervisor and examiner. My name is Amira Imabiti Hassan and I am from 6D. My project title is about ZAKAT distribution system for ASNAF selection in UiTM MELAKA under the supervisor Professor Madya Dr. Ismadi bin Badarudin. For the project background, Wakaf Zakat and Infak Unit Ilwazif together with Islamic Affairs Unit UHEI in UiTM MELAKA handle student application for Zakat Aid every semester. So there are 3 campuses in UiTM MELAKA. The main campus is Campus Alur Rajah, Campus Bandar Melaka and Campus Jasin. So each of these campus has their own Zakat coordinator that organize or manage the student Zakat application. So the current system is they spend a lot of time to evaluate students and they use media social to inform students. The problem statement of this project is the first one, evaluation of Zakat money aid to ASNAF is time consuming. This is because the staff need to contact the student within a period of time, but the student doesn't answer their call. So some staff will only call selected students to ensure of the information that they're given in the application. The next one is assisting students' alertness in Zakat result. Based on my survey, the student is not aware of the bank transaction into that account. Some of it doesn't even know that the money is from the Zakat money aid. To solve this problem, the first one is to classify students into categories of ASNAF with semi-structured disease support system. This is by using the artificial neural network with the interface of evaluation from the evaluator. The next one is to send email to students using the Gmail account. So the technique that implement in this project is the artificial neural network. So there are 2, which is feed-forward and backpropagation. This is a very common technique used in the artificial neural network. And this is the model that I designed for the system. So the input, there are 5, which is CGPA, justification, number of dependent, number of siblings that are still studying, and the reminder loan that they receive. So the layers, which the first one is the input layer, the second one is the hidden layer, which is have only one neuron, and the last layer is the output. The output is 3, which is ASNAF, category of ASNAF, fakir, miskin and fisabilillah. So the feed forward is actually from the input to the output. It can be used when the input doesn't have an output. And another one is the input has already an output, but they need to use the backpropagation to train the artificial neural network. So the backpropagation is actually moving backward, which is from the third layer to the second layer. This is to calculate the backpropagation error or loss function in the neuron and update the weights. So this will be loops to get the highest accuracy in the system. Next one is the system flow. To start the system, first the student need to apply Zakat in the system within a month. Once they submitted, the system will calculate the hard kifayah is more than total income. If it's false, then the ASNAF status is failed. If it's true, then the status ASNAF is passed. This is also involve the feed-forward neural network. After that, the evaluation from the evaluator. So the input is for the justification. Next is the add-and technique, which is the feed-forward plus the backpropagation. And after that, the staff should receive a report, and that is the end of the system. For the use case, there are three actors: administrator, evaluator, and student. So the administrator can manage the session and evaluator, and they do the quick analysis based on their campus only. After that, they should be able to send email to the student, and they can view the report. So for the evaluator, the action is to evaluate the students. So the student can only view and insert the application. For the ANN technique, to create the analysis, it actually need these two, which is the edit rubric and add evaluation. So after that, the quick analysis can be done. That is for the use case. Next is for the domain class diagram. In the domain class diagram, there are 9 entities. The 4, which is sibling, guardian family, student, and zakat info, is for the form. And then the rubric is actually categorized into, which is hard kifayah and the weightage of the neuron that will be used in the ANN technique. So the staff can update it. So that's all for the presentation. So let's look into the system demo. This is the student to fill in the form. So first, student can need to fill in 8 sections. So this is so once the student click the submitted, it will the student will see their application, but they do not see the status of their applications. So now students can see their application, but they do not see if their application is acceptable or not. This is the evaluators. So first, they can see list of students that have applied, and for example, they want to change it. Okay, so they can change it. Here we can see the history of the evaluation. So pemohon layak untuk menerima bantuan zakat, so 7. And that's all for the evaluator. Now we log in as admin. Okay. This is the edit rubric. So for example, we want to change this value. So it changed the value of bilangan tanggungan. So this is there are 2, which is the first one is for the hard kifayah, and the next is for the weightage. For the analysis, since Muaz, this admin is from M1, so this is the M1. So we start the analysis. So after that, the admin receive a generate result from the quick analysis. So here you can see the ASNAF and the some input that we use for the quick analysis. Then we send the email. This is for the email this is the email for the students. So that's all for the system. Thank you.